contest scheduled for one fall. In the ring, introducing the manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. And he represents the Hart Foundation. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 235 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart. His partner from Reno, Nevada, at 280 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And their opponents.
All right.
Coming down the aisle, ladies and gentlemen, from Union City, Tennessee.
All right, the
weighing
Birdman.
228 pounds, the Birdman, Coco Beware. And his partner from Kensington, New York, at 235 pounds, Paul Roma.
All right. Listen to Mars Bay, the Birdman. Yeah, all right. Where's the Birdman? Getting down over there with one of the Federettes. Birdman. Saying hello to this capacity crowd. Coco Beware.
Well, let me say something, McMahon. He might be able to dance. I might give him credit for that. But I got to see if the dude can wrestle.
Well, the story on the Birdman is that he can really get it done in there. A drop kick specialist. Hello there. And of course,
Birdman.
All right, well, you're going to find out right now. Coco Beware is going to start off with one of the premier athletes in the WWF, the Anvil, Jim Neidhart. Look at the Birdman. He's loose, Jesse.
He's loose, all right. But eventually he's got to lock horns with Neidhart.
Find out all of the latest happenings in the World Wrestling Federation by joining the Action Line. It's a great way to learn and to find out many, many happenings of your favorite stars, issues, and topics in the World Wrestling Federation. All you have to do is, if you live in the area codes of 212-914-516 or 718, dial 976-6363. The WWF Action Line, your 24-hour service of wrestling information. Out of those area codes, a toll charge will apply.
There you see Classic Hart Foundation right there.
Classic Hart Foundation?
That's right. Jimmy Hart's got these two precision like machinery.
I think it's a classic bad call on the part of the referee.
I'll tell you something, McMahon. Mechanically, there's not a better wrestler in the world than the Hitman, Bret Hart.
All right, let's take you now. Earlier on, we had an opportunity to talk to the Birdman, Coco Beware. And now, Jesse, you can hear the words of wisdom from Coco Beware.
Do I have to?
Yes.
This is the Birdman, Coco Beware. And guess what? I'm in the WWF. That's right. I'm living so good right now. Because, you see, you can't get any better than the WWF. So, brother, I'm telling you, you can't beat it with a stick. You can't whip it with a switch. Don't even try it. Because, you see, everybody in the WWF is flying so high. But I want to say one thing, brother, that the Birdman, he loved to get on that second rope. He loved to come on with his devastating dropkick. So beware of Coco. Beware. Woo!
Wow. Well, while we were listening to Coco, you saw what was going on. That was the worst case of officiating I think I've seen in a long, long time.
I thought Danny Davis did a fine job.
I think he did, honestly, one of the worst jobs of officiating I've ever witnessed. Now, what is this? Why doesn't the referee do something here? Look at this blatant double team.
McMahon, would you step in there? It's easy for you to sit back.
Turbo drop! How about that? And another Coco cleaning house. Whoa, he caught him right in the face. Oh, yeah, the Birdman. Look out, Jimmy Hart almost got one. Coco Beware. And a lot of folks, I think, better beware.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think if he grew his hair longer, he'd look just like buckwheat.
I don't know about that. Coco Beware, along with Paul Roma. And again, Bruno, would you concur with what I said about that lousy case of officiating?
Absolutely. At 4 different occasions, there should have been a disqualification. They did get away with murder, and as a result, they were victorious. But in the meantime, the Coco Man really showed them what he could do as far as his drop kicking and speed.
You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I'm out here to keep this announcing unbiased.
Yeah, I'll say. Let's take a look at the replay. All right, the Birdman getting down as we get to look at this. Here he started right now.
Here he comes. Here's Bret Hart. He comes with that devastating clothesliner. He does it like nobody can do it. And of course, once he delivers, that's the end of the match. And there it is.
All right, Coco Beware. Something else again. We'll take you now, ladies and gentlemen, to a special interview.
Good evening, New York. You've heard us talking about it. Everyone is talking about it. Monday night, September 22nd, Madison Square Garden. Billy Jack Haynes against adorable Adrian Adonis. King Tonga and the Tonga Kid team up against the Moondogs. The Rougeau brothers against the Hart Foundation. Tito Santana against handsome Harley Race. And the six-man tag, the Giant John Studd, King Kong Bundy, and Bobby the Brain Heenan, Captain Lou Albano against the Big Machine, the Super Machine, and the unbelievable Hulk Machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of New York City, the Big Apple, when I was there at the last encounter and stepped into the ring, and we announced that the Super Machine and the Big Machine, and then the hesitation, and from Venice Beach, who was it but the Hulk Machine? The thunder roared, the garden shook, and baby, it's about time, because Bobby Heenan, the moment of time of truth is coming near. You've got to pray, Heenan. You've got to pray.
I'm sure Bobby the Brain wants no part of this combination.
Emperor Hirohito of Japan, our leader, has awarded Albano-san #1 Ichiban Brain.
Aye.
He outsmart Heenan's son now. He brings Stud Bundy and Heenan into ring against Big Machine, Super Machine, and Ichiban Hulk Machine. Madison Square Garden. The Weasel in much okie trouble.
Unbelievable, the Hulk Machine.
Well, you know, Killer Ken, when we came in from Tokyo, Japan this week, we wanted to go first class around New York City. We had about 18 different machines with us, so we rented us one of those big old Honda rental cars. Hondo, hi. And when we get done in Madison Square Garden, we're going to stuff Studdo, Bundio, and Heenan right in the back seat.
You got your school books, your pens, your pencils, and your back-to-school clothes. But what about the stuff you really need? Well, Crazy Eddie's got it all on sale now during Crazy Eddie's back-to-school blowout blitz. Computers, calculators, typewriters, everything you need to go back to school with. Remember, we are not undersold, we will not be undersold, we cannot be undersold, and we mean it. It's a Crazy Eddie back-to-school blowout blitz. Get everything you really need to go back to school with. Crazy Eddie, his prices are educationally insane.
I'm Craig from the Window Factory. Each day, a lot of people come to our factory showrooms. Some to see us manufacture, others to see our display of full-size windows, still others for the great coffee and cake we serve. However, all who come buy the finest replacement windows at direct factory prices. No in-home salesman, no sales commissions. So whether you're curious or just plain hungry, see why since 1948, everyone agrees
it was a check.
It was one of those days. I was glad I brought my Captain Black. It smokes cool on any occasion. The aroma pleases the most finicky host. And the flavor lasts and lasts and lasts. Yes, I've introduced Captain Black to many friends. Captain Black, America's #1 pipe tobacco, for many reasons.
The amazing Matrano. Entertainment Tonight moves from Channel 7 to Channel 9 Monday at 7:30.